Hey everybody, welcome back to Ebby Loves Makeup, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. This is not necessarily like makeup related, but it is beauty related, and it's inner beauty related, and it's just something that I want to start doing. I want to start vlogging maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. I don't know. We're going to see. Maybe nobody wants to watch this, and I'm just doing it for my own benefit, so it doesn't matter. But I do want to put this out there, and this is something about body positivity and positive body image and being comfortable with yourself and, finding that balance between being healthy and accepting who you are, and working to find that balance. So, I want to talk about me. That sounds so self-conscious or self-involved, but, I can't talk about you guys because I don't know where you're coming from, but maybe this will help somebody kind of understand and be motivational or be helpful, or maybe we can kind of create a discussion where we motivate each other. But I want to talk about kind of where I am as far as body image and all that kind of stuff. I have always been a bigger girl, and I've always, for the most part, really embraced that. I like being curvy. I like having boobs and a butt and hips because I think it's soft and it's womanly, and for me it works. And that's not to down talk any other type of body type or body image, but for me, I've always been proud to be curvy. And I've never been a skinny girl, and it took me a long time to, especially going through high school, it took me a long time to realize that you can be a curvy girl and still be beautiful. Now, I have recently, and I've gone up and down in weight, which is not healthy. And when I say up and down, I mean about a size 14 to a size 20 is usually, I'm somewhere in there. That's a pretty big range. We're talking, that's about for me, that's about a 70-pound range, which is not good. It's not good for your body to take off that weight and put it back on and keep doing it. I am comfortable and I love my body at about a size 14, 12. I think if I'm about 5'8", 5'9", and I come from a big, big boned people. My dad, I am half German, and sometimes that doesn't play a part, but as far as genetics, like, I've got big bones. You can see my fingers don't fit around my wrist, so I am a big boned girl. And if I were 5'9" and a size 6, just knowing my body, I would probably look pretty disgusting. Maybe not, but I'm one of those girls. I understand I'll never be a size 2. I don't aspire to be a size 2. However, I do aspire to be comfortable in my own body. And if I ramble, please forgive me. You guys know me and I've never done a video like this before. Now, if you are a size 20 or 22 or 24 and you feel confident and healthy in your own body, that is fantastic. Like I said, I believe beauty comes in all sizes. And I think there is so much out there. There's such positive movements out there to be, proud of your body and have, a positive body image. However, I think there are those of us out there that we don't aspire to conform to the societal norms of what beauty is, but we also don't quite feel comfortable with where we are. Right now, I'm a size 20. That's really big for me. I have gone, and I'm an active person. I've always done sports. I love to run. I love to do kickboxing. I love yoga. I love all of that stuff. I like high intensity interval training. And unfortunately, about 2 years ago, I was down about 70 pounds lighter than what I am now. And I felt good about myself. I felt confident. I was a size 14. I felt wonderful, and I was healthy, and I was happy, and I was doing what was good for my body. And I can tell you, I could outrun a whole bunch of skinny girls. You know, unfortunately, I have chronic back pain that flares up a whole bunch to where it makes it very difficult for me to be active on a regular basis. Which is not an excuse to gain a bunch of weight, but it's a reason. And I became, because I'm on my feet all day at work, I get home and I'm tired, and I'll eat late, and I'll, for those of you who don't know, I'm a bartender and a server, so, I'm eating that unhealthy restaurant food, and then I don't get out late, and then I eat dinner really late, and it's just a vicious cycle to where, I'm on my feet all day, so I hurt, so I just go home and eat, and I don't work out because I'm on my feet all day, so I hurt more. So I continue to gain weight, and I've reached this point now where I have gained all this weight, and it's to the point where I'm not comfortable in my own body. And it's not because I think a size 20 isn't beautiful, it's just because it's not what's right for me. So starting tomorrow's Monday. I don't know when I'm going to be posting this. Maybe I'll post it tomorrow. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to find ways to where I can be active while still being sensitive to my body and what my body needs to recover. I'm going to start going to the gym and walking laps in the pool. I'm going to, maybe do some upper body cardio and let my lower body rest. I'm not going to go, because part of going to the gym and really, and eating right and making that lifestyle change is realizing that you can't just jump into it and say, well, I'm starting tomorrow and I'm going to run 5 miles and I'm going to eat only 1,000 calories and that's it. Because you're going to, if you do that, if you set your goals too high, you are going to set yourself up for failure. Sometimes baby steps are the best, and I know I can do it, and maybe I'm making this video so that it is, there's a sense of accountability as far as my videos are concerned. And looking at my videos and looking at my older videos, if you look at my videos a year ago, just in my face you could tell I have gained a lot of weight, to the point where, again, it makes me uncomfortable in my own skin. So starting tomorrow, I'm making a change. I'm going to do little things. I'm going to make sure I stop drinking all the soda and drink 64 ounces of water a day. I'm going to make sure that instead of reaching for, French fries, I'm going to say, hey, maybe I should have a salad, or, eat some fruit, or just not go, you know what I mean? Just make smarter choices. And I'm also going to start journaling. And this, journaling, I think for me is something, I'm a very visual person, and if I put it down in a journal, it's something to where I can see it and I can plan it out in my head, and it just makes me feel better. And in my journal, I'm going to keep track of things that, and check off things that I'm making sure I'm doing every day that make me feel good about myself. I'm not going to sit there and record my weight and say, okay, I've lost this much today, or I've gained this much today, because that's just, I'm not worried about losing a certain amount of weight. I am worried about becoming a healthier, happier me. And, and that will probably incorporate losing some weight, but I'm not sitting here saying I need to lose 76.2 pounds. You know what I mean? Just to throw out a number. I'm saying maybe I should, get back to where I was when I was about a size 14. And if, depending on how much that number is, then that's going to be, I really try to judge my, how I look by how my clothes fit. And that's the best way to do it. So that is my goal. I want to be a size, between a size 12 and a size 14. And I'm not giving myself a specific time limit for it. I'm not saying, oh, I have to lose this much weight. But what I am saying is that I need to commit every day to doing the things that make me feel better about myself and make me realize that I am worth taking the time to do those things. For example, I'm going to make sure that I either film, edit, or publish a video every day. It might be 10 minutes of it, or it might be a couple of hours, because this is something that I really enjoy doing, and it makes me happy, and I I'm happy when I get to interact with you guys. And, you know, when people ask me questions or people find a video helpful, that makes my day. You know, whether it's one person or, you know, 100, it doesn't matter. Because this is something that I love to do. And again, makeup is all about bringing out highlighting those features that you love to help you have the confidence to bring out your inner beauty. That's what makeup is. Makeup is not about hiding who you are, because you can't hide ugly. So it doesn't matter how beautiful you are. If you're ugly, if you're a mean person, if you have just ugliness in your heart, then makeup isn't going to do a damn thing for you. Just like being a size 2. If you are a size 2 and you're mean and you're unhappy and you're self-conscious, it's going to show. So, you know, again, that's not why I'm aspiring to be a size 2. I want to bring out those things that I like about myself and show about myself. And it's not being conceited. It's saying, hey, I'm a smart person and I'm a funny person and I'm a caring person, and you know, I like to make other people feel good about themselves, and I'm a hard worker, and you know, and I like to sit around and laugh and joke, and I say stupid things to make people laugh. Those are things that I like about myself. I'm a loyal person. I'm a loyal friend. And this is not sitting here to toot my own horn and saying how great I am. It's saying that there are things about me to love, and I need to realize that, because if I don't realize that, then nobody else will, one, which really doesn't matter in the first place, because you know, if you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you anyway. And second of all, if you do love yourself, then it doesn't matter if anybody else loves you, because you love yourself, and that's the only thing that matters. And it's just, I just think that there's such a, you know, there's such a fine line between, you know, there's so many beautiful plus size girls out there that I look up to. So many beautiful girls out there, and I think they're so brave, especially in the makeup community, where things can be taken kind of superficially. Although I want to say, I think the makeup community in general is one that embraces everybody. But there's so many people out there that are a little bit bigger, that are such positive role models. Loie Lane, that girl is so brave, and she, you know, and she is inspiring young girls and young men and women, you know, women to embrace themselves and love themselves and realize that it doesn't matter what anybody else says about you. If you love yourself, that's all that matters. Patrick Starr is one of those those people that is so big and big-hearted. And when I say big, I don't mean big, but he has blown up in the makeup community because he is loving and he's beautiful and he's real, and I love what he says, you know, life opens up when you do, and it's so true. And he radiates that, and it doesn't matter that he's not a size 2, because his beauty just shines through, and he does such beautiful, wonderful things for people. Cora at Vintage or Tacky, that girl is drop dead gorgeous. I don't care who you are, what kind of body type you prefer. You look at her and you're like, yes. You know what I mean? It's just, so there's all these beautiful, wonderful people that are exuding positive body image, and then you have this whole cultural idea of what body is, and you have to, you know, you can't hate yourself for wanting to change if you're wanting to change for the right reasons. So I think when it comes to positive body image, it is perfectly okay to want to get healthy, and want to feel comfortable in your own skin, whatever size that might be as, you know, be at. You can't want to change for a guy, for a girl, so somebody will love you. You can't want to change because you want to fit into a size 2, because ultimately you're going to fail and just end up upset. You know, you have to do the things that make you feel good about you. And I mean, I guess that's what I had to say. I mean, it's kind of why I cut my hair. You know, I was scared to let it go because I realized that I had lost, or I had gained all this weight, and I was like, well, it's okay because guys like long hair, right? And I was having subconsciously this conversation with myself, and I was like, finally, like, you know what? cut it all off, cut off the security blanket, and I feel free now. I mean, you know, I chopped about, I chopped about a foot off my hair, guys. My hair was super long, you know, but it was dragging me down because I wasn't holding on to it because I enjoyed having long hair. I was holding on to it because of the way I thought other people would perceive me. And finally I was like, screw that. I don't care. It's going. It's gone. So, you know, I wanted to just wanted to kind of sit down and talk to you about this and about why I'm going back to the gym and why I'm going to try and change my eating habits and drink less soda and more water and do these things every day that really, you know, make me feel better about myself or make me feel like I am worth taking the time to do them. Because if they're going to improve my life, then they are worth it. They're absolutely worth it. So yeah, I hope maybe this is something that we can do every week and we can kind of encourage each other, because I know there are a million guys and girls out there going through the same struggle and feeling like they are not good enough because they can't accept themselves at a certain weight, but they don't want to, you know, or they're not what society expects them to be, you know, and they can't find that happy medium. So if this is something that resonates with you, then let me know down below. I would love to hear your story, and maybe we can encourage each other. And again, this is not about losing a certain amount of weight. This is not about fitting into a size 2. This is not about hating on skinny people because they are conforming to societal norms. This is about me changing the things in my life that I want to change to make a better, healthier, happier me. So I hope this video was not boring or random or too rambly, but if you guys did like it, then let me know. Give me a big thumbs up. You know, subscribe if you haven't already. And, you know, as always, leave any comments or questions or concerns you have down below. And maybe this can be a kind of a weekly thing. But I hope you guys have just an amazing day, a rockin' week. And guys, remember, you know, embrace your flaws, because that's what makes you you and what makes you beautiful. So I love you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!